This testimonial is long overdue. Starting from the end of 2021 and all the way to the end of 2022, I became NLP trainer certified. It has been one of the most rewarding and surprisingly challenging things that I've ever done. It is far from what I originally expected. Being heavy into personal development for the last 10 years, I had read a couple of books on NLP prior to starting the training, and I figured I was just gonna learn a bunch of exercises and techniques that were gonna help me in my business. It turned out to be so much more than that. And what, or rather who, I'm most grateful for are my two coaches. They took me all the way through the program, and that's Corinne Kivett of the Evolution Room and Stacey O'Byrne of Pivot Point Advantage. They held our hand through the courses, much to our chagrin sometimes, but pushed us when we didn't need to be pushed. It was very transformational, and what I really appreciated, the intimate setting that we had in which our coaches, they really got to know each of us on a deep and personal level, which was absolutely critical for our transformations and the numerous learnings that we all experienced along the way. I grew with my class, and I saw the growth in my classmates throughout the various levels, which in hindsight, I know was a very special environment versus being in a large auditorium with a bunch of people that essentially wait to upsell you to the next tier when it's done. So NLP, or neuro-linguistic programming, is often referred to as a study of excellence. It focuses on identifying and replicating patterns of behavior, communication, and thinking that lead to successful outcomes. They put a science to it. Aside from the tremendous amount of fascinating content that we learned, which representational systems we use that are primarily based off of our language patterns, what surprised me the most, and what was actually the most rewarding in the long run, was the deep, emotional, and I would even go so far as to say energy work, which involved going back into our childhood, removing subconscious limiting beliefs, numerous blocks and barriers, a lot which I didn't even realize that I had. You know, we are metaphorical onions after all. There's always another layer to be removed. So if you're interested in exploring any of this yourself, send me a DM and I will put you in touch with the people that took such great care of me.